You open your mouth to speak. The words are here. The meaning is clear. But then someone tilts their head and they say, "Oh, you're not native, are you?" And suddenly your accent feels like a flow. The mistake? You believing that native lag is the only valid voice, the only way to speak and express yourself in French.
Bonjour et bienvenue dans le podcast de Français toujours. If you studied French for years but still freeze in real conversation, you're not alone. I'm Bella, and after 25 years of teaching, I've seen how spoken French can feel like a wall. But here, we turn that wall into a doorway. This series exists to name the invisible blocks that keep you silent in French. Français toujours is the podcast for intermediate learners ready to speak French in real-life conversation with clarity and confidence. No perfection required, just presence, just practice, just you. Tu connais le français, maintenant parle-le. This is the new episode of You Know French, Now Speak It, the series, where we explore the number one mistake keeping you silent and how to break free in 3 steps.
This judgment cuts deep. It makes you shrink, it makes you doubt. You start rehearsing endlessly, chasing a sound that isn't yours. You silence yourself in conversation, afraid of being found out. Accent anxiety doesn't just block fluency, it erodes belonging. You begin to believe your voice is not enough. But here's the truth. Every accent carries a story. Every voice is a map of journeys, cultures, and courage. Your accent and fluency isn't about erasing identity. It's about expressing it. Yes, express yourself in French with your accent. Take me, for example. When I speak English, you might hear my French accent. And guess what? Whenever I speak to someone, sometimes they say, "Are you French?" And I smile and I say, "Yes, I am." And then we start a conversation in French. What I've noticed is that strangers always want to show off their French skills. And once they know that I speak French, we find ourselves just having fun speaking in French and understanding each other. It's so cool. And I find this so ever amusing, so I go along and have fun as well. So, the liberating shift that changes everything, your accent is not a mistake, it's a marker of resilience. It's proof that you cross borders linguistically and personally. Here is your 3-step shift. Step 1. Reframe your accent as identity, not deficiency. Create a ritual. Honor your accent, maybe even once a week. Instead of hiding it, highlight it and say to yourself, "This is my French, this is my voice, this is my story. And when I speak French, I show who I am, the real me." Step 2. Check your own accent. Record yourself reading a favorite passage in French. And notice when your accent is most heard and choose to improve it if that's what you want. Step 3. Validate your accent. Share it with friends and community and notice how others appreciate speaking French and how they validate their own accent when they express themselves in French. Finally, in our conversation cafe, we do this all the time. We celebrate accents as bridges, not barriers. We practice emotional fluency because confidence doesn't come from sounding native, it comes from sounding authentically you. Your French doesn't need to erase your roots. It needs to carry them forward. So let's speak through the judgment and let's make accent feel like identity, not shame. Merci d'avoir partagé ce moment avec moi. Spoken French isn't just grammar. It's emotion, rhythm, and connection. And every time you speak, even imperfectly, you are building that connection. If today's episode resonated with you, say it out loud. leave us a message and share this episode with someone who needs it. Also, subscribe to Français Toujours and join our listening challenge. Find all the details in the link in the description. And remember, you don't need to be fluent or perfect to be understood. You just need to understand and speak. On se retrouve dans le prochain épisode. Tu connais le français, maintenant parle-le. You know French, now speak it. À plus!